Good morning, Tokyo. It is a very hot and humid day. We are off to 7-Eleven like we should be to grab some lunchy, breakfasty food, and then we're gonna get on with our day. We're gonna first head to Yanaka Ginza, which is a shopping street, a little bit more traditional, and then we're going to Akihabara, which is Electric City, for some more techie shopping. I lied, we're going to Family Mart instead. So many choices. I'm gonna say that was a very positive first Family Mart experience. Whole bag of goodies for lunch. Let me show you what's for lunch from Family Mart. Some coffee, some chocolate, which I believe is matcha. I mean, it says matcha on the box. A juice, and then I got a little bento box that he offered to microwave for me, but I think I'm just going to throw it in my microwave just because we're a little bit of a walk away, meaning like 3 minutes, and we're starting laundry before, but let's get this warmed up. Let's see if I can figure out this microwave. I think I did it. Let's dive in. I don't know what any of this is. I got some sketty. Because I couldn't identify it, freaked me out a little bit. So I went to my 7-Eleven sandwich from last night. I do blame myself for that because I was in between this one, this bento box, and a different one that had chicken for sure. But I feel like this was a better value based on the amount of food, so that's why I went for this one, which ended up being a little bit of a mistake. Everything is just kind of tasting the same of vaguely like food. The best part was the spaghetti because it actually tasted sort of tomato-y. Now that's done, we're going to chill until our laundry is out of the washer so we can hang it up, and then we'll get on with our day. So we are here in Yanaka Ginza, which is like a traditional Japanese shopping street. So let's go adventure. We plan to walk to the end of it and then walk back to the station slowly. And at the other end, there was this little capsule shop that we stopped in and grabbed a few different things just for fun little knickknacks. I went for this fish game, similarly to what I had as a kid, as well as some Kirby figurines, while Brian went for this little beer and dinner trinket setup. We went in a few of the stores throughout the street, but the only other one I filmed was this ceramic and painting store that I loved a ton. Everything was super beautiful or super cool, and I picked up these 2 pieces of art as well. Cute little area. Now back to the main subway street to our next stop. We are now at Ueno Yamayoko, I think I butchered that, which is a big giant shopping street. I have no plans here except for this was a dot that I put on the map. So far it looks like a lot of restaurants, some bars sprinkled in there, and some gambling places too. But 1 or 2 streets over, it was more clothing shopping and other stores. Magic. And welcome to Akihabara. Nicknamed Electric Town because it specialized in household electronics in the 50s, then turned into the center of Japanese otaku culture, which focuses on anything video games, anime, manga, or electronics. And I love all the retro handheld consoles, so definitely stay tuned later in the video for what I bought. And Brian loves anything old school Apple and computer tech, so we definitely stopped in a handful of shops like that, and I was very surprised at the amount of different devices that they had, all on stock for sale. As how cool everything is, we're just feeling a little shopped out, so we're gonna go to a brewery and grab some food. Our first beer stop of the evening was Wiz Craft Beer and Food. And for my beer, I got Utopia, which is a Belgian. I've had a couple sips already, but for the video, here's another one. Pretty light, pretty much what I expected. Nice citrusy flavor to it without being too much. 6 out of 10. And in Japan, it's common to pay a table fee, but you get an appetizer. This was the pork. And we ordered something additional. Pork dumplings with pesto. Wiz Brewing, super cute, pretty solid beer, very friendly staff. They gave us a sticker, wished us well, talked to us a little bit about where we're from, and they had a revolution sign on one of the walls, and we said, oh, we're from where that brewery is. And it was just a nice little moment with the staff. Our second stop is at Ottoto Brewery, which was beautiful inside and had private seating even at the bar. Clink. So let's try my sour. Ooh, very nice and refreshing. Drinks closer to a lemonade or a juice than a beer. 7 out of 10. And our plan is to do snackies at each, so tapas is perfect. We did a salami and a prosciutto. Ottoto also has multiple locations throughout the city, each with a different color mascot. I promise you this is not a humble brag about how good of a person I am. So I paid for dinner, gave him a 10,000 yen note. Our total was just over 5,000. I get my change back. The coins are correct, but I realize I have an extra 1,000 yen that I gave back. In that situation, do you just take the money, walk out, not say anything? Or do you flag down the waiter and make sure the change is correct so their drawer isn't shortened? After a little bit of moral debate, I did flag him down, say, hey, you gave me too much money, and he was super grateful. It is clearly a small business brewery. I never want to steal from anything like that. Small business. If it was a big box store or a chain in the States specifically, that becomes morally gray area. So I was talking with Brian while the whole situation was happening, and I was like, I'm in a foreign country, an unknown place, a small brewery. Before we go, let's just flag down the waiter, get it situated. I'm not doing it for doing things correct or to be a good person or show off because I'm talking about this on camera. It's like, I don't know if I would sleep the best at night knowing I have that extra roughly $7. Just, I've been there when drawers are off at jobs and it's just not a fun time. So let me know in the comments below, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? Also, my thought process was not karmically driven. It wasn't, I'm going to return this and get so many karma points. But I feel karmically okay about the situation. We are here at DevilCraft for some brews and maybe a Chicago-style pizza. Now the question is, will their pizza be better than Pequod's? And this is my in the key of the lime in the coconut. Almost made a mistake. There we go, righting my wrongs. Smells tropical. That delivers on its name. Wow. So as for Chicago-style pizza goes, I'd say it checks all the marks for it to be Chicago-style pizza. Actually, one of my preferred crust styles. It wasn't too hard or chewy. It had a nice crunch to it, a little bit of softness to it. Some of the toppings may have been slightly out of order, but hey, they all taste the same. In my eyes, really like the cheese, really like the meat. The sauce could have been a little bit better. Being nitpicky, I'd give that pizza a 7 out of 10. Checked all the boxes. That was Chicago style. Well done. And the beer being not good, extra points on that. On to our last brewery for the evening, which I believe is a craft beer hall. My Blood Orange, Brian's IPA, nice subtle blood orange flavor. I'm into it, especially in this heat. This is my Yuzu Ale. About what I expected from a Yuzu beer. So our little Tokyo brew tour for the night is over. Let's head back to the train, do a 7-Eleven stop, and get home. 7-Eleven was a success. Let me show you everything I got for 2,400 yen, just a little bit above. 1 drink, 2 drinks, 3 drinks, 4 drinks, 5 drinks, 6 drinks. The classic, the OG, the best meal on earth, the 7-Eleven egg salad, a nice little blueberry and chocolate ice bar, and this is a rice bowl with chicken and egg. Hopefully significantly better this time than at Family Mart, but I can't blame the Family Mart. And they gave me chopsticks for my food. At Akihabara today, I decided to get the OG Pokemon Pinball just because I have the Ruby and Sapphire version that I love playing. Recently just got a high score on it, actually. And I took a little bit of a flyer on a game. I think this is Kirby Pinball. I'm not 100% sure on it. For 880 yen, why not? Game Boy games work cross regions for platforms, so that's not a problem at all. And I did go a little bit in at one of the gacha stores at Yanaka Ginza, so let me put those together and show you what I got. So from the gacha machines, I did get 2 Waddle Dees and 2 of them with hats. I wanted a Kirby to complete the set, so that's why I tried to get 4 of them, but you can kind of chain them together because it's a train type of situation. But I think they look cute this way too. I do have more of the little pieces to put them all together. See, that would have been a little Kirby there. And the whole thing would have looked like that. But, you know, I like these little guys too. It is time to wrap up the video for today. A lot of exploring of Tokyo done. A lot more to go. But make sure you hit the like button. Comment down below what your favorite neighborhood in Tokyo is, as well as subscribe. Otherwise, this has been Brett and Coach, and I will see you next time in Coach.